Alright, hello friends, how's it going? Hello, Hubert, hello. Sloben, hello. Bloody Easy, hello, how's it going? The Adept, hello. How are you guys doing? Alright, so today, what's that shirt? Oh, this shirt? It's a shirt from a East Coast taiko conference. So I used to play taiko, like Japanese drums, and this is from a conference in 2017. I think this one was at I'm gonna say Brown University in Providence. Yeah, I think that was one of the last conference I went to when I was still active. But these days I don't play. But I've been wanting to, but yeah, haven't managed to get back into it yet. All right. So today we're finally going to be building the Tofu TKL. So the Tofu TKL. I believe a few people have built it. I think Alex, Sterling, and Patty, I think, built theirs already. I'm not sure who else on this side of the world. But it's currently open for pre-order, and basically you can configure it. There's like a configurator like here, and there's like a custom color version of this board as well. There's like all sorts of things. And you can find the details in the KBDfans website. But yeah, here's the configurator for that. But yeah, so could you give us a show demonstration? Oh, it's hard to because I don't have actual drums. But I mean, you know, like there are. I mean, I can look it up for you. Like, you know, if you look up like taiko, like one of the popular groups is like Kodo, I guess. So like I can show you. Hold on, maybe I'll reduce the volume of that. Does this work? Yeah, so here. So, you know, this let me hold up. Like this, so it's like, you know, there's like drums. There's like drums of different sizes and varieties, right? And basically you have like drums that are huge, smaller drums, drum sets, things like that, and you basically can have like smaller and medium-sized drums as well as humongous drums, and you know, you play with drumsticks of different kinds. And yeah, I used to play taiko for a bit. It was fun. I don't have videos of me or anything like that, but yeah. But yeah, I used to play taiko a long time ago. Don't do it anymore. It was mostly through the time I was in college and stuff. And then a little bit after that, but yeah, not anymore. I want to see Mr. Diego show off his drumming skills. I'm not that good. I'm not that good. Conan, hello, how's it going? How's it going? Keeper, hello. How goes it? Alright, so Tofu TKL. I believe price-wise, I think it starts at basically around like $200-ish. And you know, aluminum case, it can be anodized, it can be E-coated, many different colors. There's a custom color configurator too. You can mount it with top mount and silicone gasket for PCB. 1.6 millimeter PCB. You get wired or hot swap options. I think there's also Hall effect option if you wanted that. Then plates are alu, carbon fiber, and polycarb. Typing angle is 9 degrees. And then there's like different material options for other things, but and it's a chunker. So it's like 5 kilos after you build it. And so, you know, it's kind of, I guess, in a way, long time coming sort of design, in the sense that, like, you know, there was a 60 and a 65, but there never was a TKL for the Tofu. And so it's kind of exciting to see this happen. So, first time I'm actually opening this to check everything out. So there are, I think these are bump-ons. There's some screws. I mean, I imagine these are the gaskets. I did receive some notes from KBDfans about some of the things that I think Alex noted during his stream. Here's the foam. Looks like these are all the plates. What's the keyboard on top? The keyboard on top is the Neo 65 Core Plus that I built last stream. I built this a couple days ago. This is a 65 by Cordykeys Neo. The Neo 65 Core Plus. O-ring and PCB gasket for this one. This one also, price-wise, very good. Around like 120, 135 bucks. Those keycaps are fire. Oh, these are GMK Shenshui, yeah. Pretty cool. So yeah, plate-wise, we have alu, we have carbon fiber, and we have polycarb. I haven't chosen switches, by the way, so we can choose switches. I can tell you about some options. Then we have our PCB over here with a daughter board over here. Hello, Nachos with barbecue. Hey, Nacho, how you doing, man? It's been a minute. Looks like we have a little magnetic pogo pin connector over here. And yeah, PCB is 1.6 mils, and looks like this one's a hot swap version, like the wire hot swap version. Supports stepped and regular caps lock, ANSI and ISO, 625 and 7U bottom rows, split right shift, split backspace, and ANSI and ISO enters. Has a few SMD surface mount LEDs here, the lock positions, so scroll lock and caps lock. They're coming with a Tofu 3.0, 65, 60, and a full size that are identical to the TKL. Oh, that's pretty cool. So they're revamping the whole line, huh? That's neat. That's nice. That's nice. All right, so the case that I got for today is a red anodized board with a black anodized bottom. So red anodized top, black bottom. Nice two-tone case. Looks like I have some, this looks like copper weights inside, and oh, it's very heavy. It's a thick wedge board. So, oh, is this, not sure if this is focusing properly, but oh, it's probably focusing on the mic stand here. So we have a nice and thick wedge, very sharp. Actually, not supremely sharp. It's still, it's on the sharp side though, sharp corners. But it's pretty thick. 9-degree typing angle, so decently steep. And bezels are very classic styled. So you have a small chamfer for the interior parts of the cutouts here. And then you don't really have much of a chamfer or fillet even almost. It's like very small at the edges. And then we have a small side bezels with a large top and bottom bezels. And so here on the inside, we have two large weights. I think this looks like copper to me. And then here looks like we have a little wooden sort of accents. Here's the part that you have your pogo pin connector, and then you have the daughter board leading to the end of the board. Has a central USB connection. This one is wind keyless, of course. And then as I mentioned earlier, supports top mount and gasket mount. And so the bottom piece sort of like extends to the back this way and goes to the front. It doesn't go to the front all the way, it just kind of covers the bottom. We have rather thin bump ons here. I'm actually, oh yeah, these are not adhesive. These are currently attached by friction. So they just kind of adhere by friction here to the cutouts. And they cover one of the screws here and on each corner. And I do believe there was some feedback from Alex that said that basically they plan on providing some thicker ones as well for the people who want that. Basically so that, you know, it prevents from it sinking to your desk mat too much type of deal. So essentially they're going for a slightly thicker bump on as well. And then they're addressing some of the force brake stuff. And that's about it. The rest is kind of like just general quality of life stuff. Yeah, life is okay. How have you been? I've been alright. I recently moved. I don't think I kind of kept you up to date with that, but yeah, recently moved-ish, like last month. So you know, there's some stuff in the back here still needing to be organized. But yeah, I'm in a new neighborhood, still in the city, still in New York. New neighborhood, pretty good. I really like this neighborhood here. Lots of good food options, and actually for me, better of a commute to work. I can take the subway. I can actually bike to work as well. And there's like protected bike lanes as well. It's just pretty nice. So generally speaking, I have a pretty like better commute experience, and overall like this area feels pretty nice. So I've been enjoying being here after the move. So looks like there's like small dings here and there for this prototype, but it's okay, no big deal. All right, so let's go ahead and I guess put this together. I can give you guys a few options for switches. So I'm actually kind of torn. Okay, so for switches, Alex built his with MX Blacks. Sterling built his with B1 switches. I think those are like, I actually don't know who makes those. Is it B1 switches? Is it HMX? KeyGeek B1 switches. They're linear switches. Looks like nylon bottom housing with fiberglass added. Okay, so very clacky switch basically with long pole stems. And then Patty did her build with HMX SU switches, which I assume, let's see, these are on Unikeys, HMX SU, PA12 housing, and they have a deep clack sound, basically also long pole and also linear. So there's a few other options too. I do have, last time I did build with, I have options of cherry mix browns, for example. I have cherry mix purples. I put them in the Lotus 80 a while back. I can take those out from the Lotus 80 as well. I do have Nixies as well if you still want to hear some MX Blacks, maybe in a different combo. I think Alex did it on an alu plate. I can do it on like a CF plate or a PC plate, for example. There is Gadron as well. I could take out some of the Gadron switches here and put the put Gadron yellows as well, I think. I do also have some long pole options. Let me see here. Some HMX, some JWK. If you want more other linears, some high moo, and I think tactiles. I don't have that many options. Mostly brown, purple, or clear, essentially, and a JWK option as well. Yeah. Good commute conditions are underrated. Oh yeah, for sure. I actually really like it that I have the option to like either take the subway or not, or like you know, just like have, depending on like the weather and the day. Sometimes it's just nice. Like, or like like if I can like bike back, like that's kind of fun. Yeah. Can I ask for a suggestion? What were you asking? Browns on CF would be cool. Cherry only. Yeah, we could do that. I do have MX Browns right here. Which Gateron long poles you got? Okay, Gaterons. I have got yellows. I don't have any of like the new Gat stuff. Like new Gateron, like would be like the those like people are talking about all these new ones, right? Like deep pings and like is it those like, is it like the lanes and like the what's that, like melodics, there's like the type R switches. I don't have any of those because I didn't buy them. So yeah. Also type R, for example, like super short travel was not my thing, so I didn't have that. Do you have the what? Oh wait, I have. Oh, okay. Long poles. Let's see. Long poles. I have some HMX switches. I have like 80 retros HMX, like of different kinds. I have like, I think I had macchiatos too, but I need to go get them. I have Keycaps LM switches. I have Lumen Key Astral switches. I have what are these called? I have some of these Wuche Studio switches that I recently got. Big Lucky Wuche Studio switches as well. I think those are the long poles. And then I think I had some Obscuras, but I think I put them somewhere else and I just don't remember where I put them. But unfortunately, I don't remember where those are. Cheese Studio Blue Cheese switches from Keybay Tech as well, I think I got. And then not long pole technically, but I have the Type Plus Classic Blue and the Alex Oto's Granite switches as well. Yeah. Just got an A75 Ultra. Not sure what keycaps would look good that aren't black. What color is it? The keyboard. What's an A75 Ultra? Oh, I see. HE. Magnetic switch custom keyboard. It's got my first mechanical keyboard. B10 ISO layout. It's been a blast to reprogram everything. Yes, that's the benefit of having QMK via stuff, or like just reprogrammability in general. It's super convenient. Making your own keyboard from scratch? Oh, nice. Are you gonna make your own layout, or are you gonna like go with the same layout you already like, and then just kind of do a different design? Sounds fun. As long as it's not Cherry MX Black, okay, that's fine. All right, I'll do a poll. Let's see. Okay, switches. Okay, let me like do some paired options then. So I'll say MX brown on CF, MX purple on maybe PC. Let's say I think I got these HMX FJ400 on maybe Alu. Should we try Alu on that? And then let's say Gateron yellow on Alu as well, maybe. Alu sounds okay. Any Nixies? I do have Nixies, although some people said they didn't want MX blacks, so Nixies are essential MX blacks. And then maybe I could do like, let's see, maybe LK Astrals on PC maybe would be okay. All right, I gave you some options. Why don't you go vote for one of those? Vote, 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 vote. Go vote. Anyway, a man. Oh, I mean, I don't think I'm close to making my own keyboard yet, but it's nice to see the crazy things that others come up with on the subreddit. Oh yeah. So just kind of getting started with keyboard stuff. It's a whole rabbit hole, you know. It's there's a lot out there. That said, what my first year in the hobby, I feel like I started with TKLs and 75%, like the bigger layouts for a bit, and then I got used to 60% HKB really fast because that's like one of the keyboards I really like when I went to my first meetup, and I got one, and it took me some time to get used to the layout, but it completely changed how I type. So I really started liking 60%, and so I kind of like went down to 60% right away. 65s, I actually got a few, only to realize that I prefer TKLs over 65s, for example. Alice layout is essentially a 60%. And so it's like, if you can type on a 60% with layers and all that, then Alice layout is basically that. Just more supposedly ergonomic, right? And so I tend to think that Alice and 60% is essentially the same. There's the like the 65% variant, I guess, of the Alice layout, which has like arrow keys and whatever. There's that too, but you know, it's kind of close. Yeah. Wouldn't know where to start. Don't even have my final layout for my current key. Yeah, I think starting from the layout is really I would say a good start. Do you have a top favorite 60% keyboards? Nitos, thanks for the Prime sub. Thank you. Got the board as a gift, but stock caps look awful and wanted to know what you recommend. Yeah, but wait, hold on. Do you say Hux or HUCS? Do you say what color is your A75 Ultra board that you said? I mean, it depends on the color that I would recommend different keycaps. MX Purple on PC? Okay. Wow. With a close vote with MX Browns? Okay, alright. We can do that. MX Purples. Alright, so let me get the Lotus. And let me go ahead and take the switches out of it. Oh, it's so heavy. It's a silver with red accents on the website. Do you have a budget for keycaps? But like silver with red accents literally screams GMK Honeywell to me. If you want to get it. I really love. Oh, but it's sold out on Oppos and on mechanical keyboards. I'm surprised they sold out already. There for a while, they're just sitting there. But willing to find clones? Okay. Well, I mean, it's up to you. But I personally recommend, yeah, Beta JS is a good option. So like, I'll give you like a few colorways I would recommend for silver with red accents. Yeah, Beta JS, Honeywell, let me think, silver. I mean, you can go with beige, something like just like classic beige kind of stuff. Classic beige or EPBT, you know, like enjoy PBT beige stuff. What else? Yeah, I mean, yeah, the Bloody Easy suggests stuff like that. Like there's JCS, which is also like beige PBT, right? Thinking of a few other things that are like outside of beige. Silver with the red accents. I wouldn't do Dolce, personally. I don't really like Dolce on silver. No. Led Zepp could work, but the black might kind of black might feel too much of a contrast. But I mean, you could try Led Zepp maybe. Some people, I've seen people do Metaverse, which is kind of a niche option in the sense that it's like, it's also like basically black and white on on a light color board, which is okay. Not my thing. Personally, I really like Moto could work too. Maybe Moto Light. Red Cyrillic on beige. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's basically a beige variants. You can do beige variants. Anything beige variants, like classic beige variants. Red Alert, I guess works. Think of what else. Those are a few options though. It depends on whether you lean on the more classic or not. Why is there no red on black with no sub-legends? What do you mean? Diego, do you have beige Hangul alphas? You mean GMK? Oh yeah, I do. The alphas kit? I do. I have that. I have it on one of my boards. I think I have it on my Happy. Demonic and Slasher are basically red and black, yeah. Demonic is essentially red and black. Slasher is like dark gray, but it's basically black. But yeah, some of those options maybe. I mean, you can decide whether you want to get clones or not. You know, that's kind of up to you. I personally prefer not to, just because I get picky at the end of the day. It's like I'm like it just doesn't look good. Like what I really don't like about a lot of the clone stuff is also like the consistency of the legends is like whack. So just not my cup of tea, you know. Alright, I'm gonna remove these switches from this board. So this is the Lotus 80 that we built a while back. It still has the MX purples that I had from back then. We could also do the MX purples on the CF plate, to be honest. If you guys wanted to see CF for MX clears or MX purples, I can do that. That's also totally fine. CF or PC, I think both should be pretty good. Looks like I put a regular MX clear on the Escape. Doesn't matter. 5 sides die sub. What's 5 sides die sub? Yeah, I personally don't advocate for clones, you know, obviously. But it's a choice. It's your choice at the end of the day. Your money, your choice, your decisions. I think down the line it's just kind of, they're just not that great. That's really what it is. Do you get rid of keyboard stuff with the move, or do you move it all again? I got rid of some, but I mean I do have a lot of it still. Yeah, I mean I do have a lot. I mean I like trim stuff every so often, but yeah, I do still have a lot. You know, every move I trim some, though. Like a lot of it is like stored or like organized essentially, but yeah, I do still have a lot, to be fair. Okay, just getting these MX purples because obviously I currently have them on this board. Keycaps, DCS, JTK, all of those should have good options for cheap. Yeah, true. Yeah, true. Maybe I would check also like some of the in stock things from like a few of the vendors. Like, you know, like who carries like a lot of in stock stuff? I mean, well, all the big vendors currently still have in stock stuff, like from Novel Keys, Omnitype, like Divinity, like KBDfans. And then, you know, I don't know which, like, where you might be located, like, region dependent too, like, depends on where you want to ship it from. But yeah, a lot of vendors do carry in stock now, so Canon keys, yeah. Where's Kiwi? He is watching birds right now. Alex Otis has a good list of vendors. Yeah. The vendor list that Alex has made is pretty nice. You know, a black and red set though, like I feel like anybody could run a black and red set. So it's like, if you really wanted it, you could IC for it. I don't think Oko would stop you from running a black on red, like a red on black set. I think it's way too basic for anybody to stop that. Just change things. Like, I think, didn't Demonic have like certain modifier choices and whatever? Just don't do those. And like, you know, don't use that stupid diamond like win key or whatever. And things like that. It's not hard. And also it's just a black on red set. So Demonic was icon. There you go. So text plus icon, even better. Even better. Text plus icon. As God intended. I can go get Kiwi in a sec though. He'll probably get tired of watching birds for a bit. Oh, this Switch is like being stubborn. Could just do text plus icons and just not use RO2. Oh, it's RO2? I'll use P3. P3 is a way better red, in my opinion. Just saying. I've seen them color chips and I prefer P3 over RO2. I have to say, P3 is the better red. P3 is a better red color chip from GMK's stock colors. Good keycaps for a dark green keyboard is a bit hard. Taiga, maybe? A little too much on the nose, maybe? Nuclear data? Maybe you don't like that? You could go like Verdant Retro, like beige, I guess. People like Wob, honestly, on dark green. I've seen Wob on dark green look pretty okay. Or like darker sets in general like that. Wasabi on dark green looks good. Oh yeah, true. It'll give it a nice lighter contrast, so that could work too, yeah. If you make a set just like it, someone is going to get robbed. You listen to Chinese songs? Yeah. Bit on that kick. Because the songs are good. Classics. Wow, these hot swap sockets are a lot more like stubborn than I thought. That's cool. Didn't know you speak it. I don't. I don't. But it doesn't really prevent me from enjoying the music. So I still listen to it anyway. That's it. I listen to, in general, I listen to music from everywhere. It's like, it's fine. I don't mind not understanding half of it, or more like 90% of it. But you know. And if I need to know what it means, like, I can look it up, you know? But yeah, I've never been one to be like, oh, I can't understand it, so therefore I can't listen to it, or like it doesn't make sense for me to listen to it, kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, it's nice to explore new things. I was talking about this last stream too, actually. I mean, I do have friends, obviously, who speak Chinese, and my partner also speaks Chinese, so there's that. Oh man, this one, it's like triple busting. Do you still listen to corridos? Not often. Not often. Like, do I? Yeah. I mean, I have, and I sometimes do, but not often, you know. It's a mood thing. Mostly. The Switch just opened up, so I just trying to. Only when I drink. Fair. Sometimes these Switch films can be a pain in the butt. Huh? Kind of annoying when the alt alphas are fire, but you have to buy the base keycap kit, so you spend like 2x what you should. Is that a jab on Dolch? Just kidding. just kidding. But yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's because also the thing is, 2 base kits is also kind of hard. Like, if you do 2 full base kits, you have to hope that the alternate one also hits, right? MOQ. What are the chances? Especially now. Nowadays, I don't know about having many base kits. It's rough. It's rough out there, man. The economy ain't like it used to be, but we are winning. We are winning according to the truth out there. Daily winning. Daily winning. Stomping on my snowflakes every day. That was a comment on BRG. Yeah, I know. I get it. Generally speaking, I know what you mean. It is expensive. Wow, these hot tub sockets are like tight AF. How come? I was motherland born, but I don't speak any Korean. I still get down to Korean rap. Oh, hell yeah. Korean hip hop slaps. Like, it's so good. Do you have any favorites? Are you winning, son? Yeah, supposedly. My favorite news sources tell me I am. How's the economy looking out there? I mean, we're just trying to survive, you know? I think that's the response everybody will give you. And it's like, if you have a job, trying to keep your job as long as you can, really. And then if you're, I don't know, like, you're just trying to like keep costs down and not overdo it on spending anymore, and yeah, I think we're just all trying to survive, trying to get day by day, you know. It is just what it is. All right, Lightning, have a nice stream. All right, blood easy. Take it easy. Have a good rest of your evening. Oh my God, switch, stubborn. Okay, there we go. I'm being told we are all being liberated. Yes, I can feel the freedom. Wow, these are stubborn. Okay, almost done. Okay, now that they're almost all off, it's like easier. Oh, night. Good night. Good night, Bloody Easy. Liberate from what? Good prices? Yes, liberate from imports, good prices, and a functioning city. Like or whatever. Alright, I think that should be enough. 84 switches. Alright, cool. Okay. Put that away for a sec. Okay. Got our MX purples. These actually are pretty nice. I like these MX purples. I don't know, this batch or whatever. It's pretty good. G2, Changmo, Sins, vice versa. Huanglizhou, Huckleberry P, Violent Foreign, Core Cash SG, NSW Yoon. Oh, wow. Have Play Fest is a bucket list? Oh, wow. Cool. I actually don't know some of these. Maybe I'm too old. Some old, some new. There's like some old, some new in there, so I don't recognize all these names because I'm also not as in tune, to be fair. Alright, let me... Let's prep some stabs now. Are MX purples different at all compared to clears? Not really, no. You should still probably use a trimmer for them. I would recommend it. Are you more like a Samdi, Toki, Be-Free kind of guy? Oh, I like them. I like them, yeah. I like them, I like them. I'll listen to them, yeah. But I'm not like a... I wouldn't really put myself in any of the bins because it's not like... I don't find myself ever being like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that, and then I listen to this over that. So, but yeah, I mean, I would say those are more... I listen to them more than the others, yeah. Did I miss Kiwi? No, not yet. Yeah. But yeah, like international people will tend to like, yeah, like Illionaire Records type of stuff and like, you know, like, what is that? Like higher, like like PH1, what is that? Like Deep Flow, like Palo Alto. There's all those, right? Okay, let me see here. I need to trim these. So I need to get my... Where the hell is my flush cutter? What's over here? AOMG, yeah. But yeah, I like some of the old ones too, though, like Lisang, you know, Epikai, Tadyu. It's still fuck J Park though. What a guy. All right, let me bring Kiwi over and let me see if what he's up to. I think he's busy. Give me a sec. Where's Kiwi? Oh, Kiwi. Oh, he's busy watching birds. Oh, he was. Oh, you're right. All right. Hi. It's the Kiwi. Hi, Kiwi. Want to say hi to everyone? Too bright. He's trying to get off. Okay, hold on. Let me put some of this stuff away. Ah! Okay, there. That's better, right? Oh yes, I forgot to answer your question, Crispy Senpai. About 60%, right? They're God's perfect idiots. Yeah, orange cats, beautiful. He's a good one too, though. He's very like very courteous. He doesn't have as much as that crazy orange energy, but he does get his like little bouts. Okay, I'll let you go. Say bye. Bye. He doesn't want to. He wants to go. Okay, bye. Before you actually like scratch me or something. Let him step on the keyboard? Oh, he didn't want to. He didn't want to step on the keyboard. Nice car. Yeah, he's a good car. He does purr kind of loudly. It's a good car. Oh, he put all his fur over here. What's Kiwi's word per minute? Last time we tried, he did like 10 words per minute. Just kidding, like maybe 5, and then decided that he really hated it and he bit me and left. Anyway, favorite mounting for 60%. I would personally say I really like, I mean, top mount is always good, I think. And I would say I prefer top mount on TKLs over 60%, to be honest. But top mount is still okay on 60s. I think like O-ring and like even just like pour-on sandwich gaskets are really good on 60%. Like any of those like isolation gasket mounts are solid on 60s. I don't mind options that allow you to do like plateless on a 60, whichever way it is, like whether it is like those plateless or like PCB gasket mount or like those, like, you know, anything that like basically ties the PCB into one spot and lets you do a plateless build. Those I think slap on a 60%. I think those are pretty good. Yeah, so like a Lily built plateless is super nice. So Lily is definitely up there for one of my favorite 60s, like in recent years especially. Derivative was really nice. Like Daji Seisero, right? The 60% from Daji is really good. It's like tap hole, because all of the other boards that like Daji, like Juan has done, are top mount or O-ring, but the 60% is like tap hole, and tap hole is really good on that one actually. And also allows you to do plateless build, which is also pretty fun. I like plateless on that one a lot, so it's definitely one of the boards I really like. The top mount 60%s are all kind of similar, TBH. Same with a lot of the O-ring stuff. They're very like, they kind of feel and type kind of similarly. So I'm not like too picky about that. Like unicorn and like, you know, this and that. Is this the updated case after Alex's thoughts? No. This is also same in the same prototype batch. So this is going to have basically the same issues Alex's case might have had. So like, you know, thinner bump-ons, something about the force break. Yeah, it's the same case. Or same batch, essentially. Let's see now. I need to find my loop brush. Here it is. What weight did they give you? Here, so this case right now has copper weights with this wooden accent thingy for the daughterboard cover. It's a red top, black alu bottom. But yeah, I have like these copper weights inside. Why is there a random wood section in there? It's just like for aesthetics, I guess. I mean, it's literally a cover from what I can tell. My first top mount was a Spider TKL. Love it so much. Nice. Yeah, I've heard the Spider turned out pretty nice. Haven't tried it actually, but I've heard good things. No wood showing on the outside, right? Nope. The outside is all alu. It's all alu red and then black on the bottom. I'm late. Oh, no worries, Kupo. Nothing much has happened. You missed Kiwi though. He was here earlier. Courtesy of Nacho spending points. Aesthetics for the inner case? Yeah, I mean, people put engravings on the inside. So yeah, aesthetics for the inner case. Hell yeah. I mean, people do all sorts of things like squiggly daughterboard connector. Yeah, so yeah, aesthetics for the internal case. I want they want everything to look good from the inside and nothing from the outside, and that's fine. You know, people take these liberties. So it's like whatever. I think at the point of you designing something custom, it's all these things, they could be on the inside, and to them the details matter. Kupo missed the huge announcement, the biggest announcement. Diego, do you see this? What did I see? What's this? Oh, yeah, I've seen that one. The Jinsol photo. Yeah. I've seen that one. I think it was Didn't someone post it to Perry's? I thought this was recent. It was like, it's like recent-ish. It was like this year. It was like this year. Recent and it was like earlier this year. I'm not sure how long ago, like months maybe? But I think I saw it posted on like Perry's server. I'm thinking of getting the Tofu TKL with red top. If you don't mind and have red line, can you use them on it? I don't have GMK red line. I did not get GMK red line. Smoj, I can't believe TRMK raised their shipping costs to USA from 10 to 20. I hate Big Orange. I would complain about TRMK raising their shipping costs from $10 to $20, Kupo, if I won. But since I haven't, I can't complain about it. I'll complain when I win. Complain and still lose? That is true. That is the hobby after all. I could complain about prices going up and still not having to pay them anyway because I'm not obligated to. Correct. True that. You're totally right. But yeah, I mean, and then what else has to be now? 60% that I like. I think I mentioned a few. You know, I still like boards that are kind of unique, like the thermal. I've mentioned this many times, but like it's a board that like some people like and some people don't like. It's a very polarizing, both design and feel and sound wise, because it's just like it's like kind of top mount, but it also is like leaf spring, you know, like on the plate, and so it has like a bit of that like more metallic sort of note to it. But I personally really like it, like the board, the design. I think it's like very unique, very cool. But it's like one of those boards that still for me, I think it's like it's one of the boards I really like. The big announcement was Diego is giving away 20 TGR Jane V2s. Holy moly. If I could find 20, that would be crazy. 20. 2-0. Next stream? Next stream. I'll go digging. I'll go digging. And also swimming in the Hudson and East River, and I'm gonna find a secret stash of TGR Jane V2s, just hidden somewhere, and I'll bring it to give away. Yes, of course, right, totally, yeah, Is it hot where you are, Mr. Kupo? Here the weather's gone a lot, really nice. We're like having really nice weather the past week. A little bit cooler now, so not as no longer like peak heat of summer type of deal. Did I lose one of these inserts, or did I like just miscount and only bring 9 instead of 10? I think I might have miscounted, so I'll just bring one more. It's been like 100 to 105 Fahrenheit. I feel my eyeballs burning. That's insane, dude. No, it's been like, I don't know. I don't do Fahrenheit. Do you guys know this? I don't do Fahrenheit. I grew up with Celsius, so I still do Celsius in my like mind. Like, I hear Fahrenheit and I know what it is, but I can't tell Fahrenheit. Like, I can't tell you this feels like this Fahrenheit. I still do Celsius. I know it's like 37. I know that. I know 100. No, wait. 100 is not 37. 100 is like a fever. So it's like closer to 40. Right? Yeah, dude. Pretty sure. Someone convert that for me. Google says 37.7. Oh, what? Oh, whoops. Whoops. I close enough. 38. Okay. Fine. That's still, I mean, doesn't fucking matter. Anything above like, anything above like 32, even if it's dry as fuck, it's hot. It's fucking hot. Okay? I mean, if it's humid, anything above like 26 is like, ugh. To be honest. In Celsius. But yeah, here it's been like 20 to 25. Like in the mornings, it's kind of crisp, like maybe like 18, 17 Celsius, which is perfect weather. And not that humid either. And so it's been really nice here. I've been enjoying it. I miss the cold. Okay, I don't miss the cold, but I certainly don't miss the heat. Ever. I don't miss the summers. I never say, oh, I miss the summer. You'll never see me saying that. I miss this. No. No way. No chance. I'm definitely spoiled. I literally grew up in perfect weather, like, most of the year. So, like, I complain about the weather a lot. Well, just, yeah, mildly. I mean, I just live with it. It's fine. I live in the East Coast after all, so it's like, whatever. It's just the weather. But, it's like, yeah, preferably I would love a 15 to 25 sort of range on most of my days with not much humidity. Yeah, that's perfect. I'm a winter baby too. I was born in February. Oh, I see. I grew up in a part of California where it's literally 75 year round. Dude, that sounds so nice. Yeah, I mean, I lived in Mexico, but like I lived in, okay, well, for most of my childhood, I guess, or I guess like my elementary school years, right? I lived in Leon, Guanajuato, which is like this more arid region, like dry, arid region of Mexico, and it does get hot in the summers. Like it does go to like 30 something C in the summer, so it's pretty hot, but it's very dry, right? So it was like tolerable. But like, and then later I lived in Mexico City for a long time too. Technically, you lived more years in Mexico City than I lived in other places. And Mexico City, the thing about it is that it's high up, like altitude wise. It's like 2,200 meters above sea level, which is pretty high. What is that in feet? Like 6,600 feet. So pretty, pretty high up. And so it's like a valley, right? It's like a mountain and a valley, right? And so the weather there is very like moderate. And it's like, yeah, I mean, there's like rainy parts of the year and whatnot, but it generally is like not too hot, not too cold. So I miss that. Now my ass doing shit like going to the beach in early February. I forgot OK was an emote. I don't even know who added it. Probably Drew up. To be honest, you can remove any emotes you want, Kupo. Oh, actually, I'm not sure if you have full access yet. Maybe I need to give it to you separately. Maybe I do, like for 7TV or whatever. See, Mexico City is approximately 2240 meters above sea level. I was right. I remember it. To be fair, it's been a very long time since I've been in Mexico City. I lived there until 2011. That's what now, 14 years ago. But I mean, I did live there for, let me think, like approximately I lived there like 10 years, I guess. Close to. Technically, now I've lived in the States longer than I lived in Mexico City, specifically. But I did live 18 years of my life in Mexico, so I know what the weather's like in different parts. I miss it, though. I miss it. I miss the food. I miss the place. I miss the colors. I miss the people. I miss the parties. LeBron has been a Laker longer than he has been a Cav. Oh, really? You know, funny that you say that, because the association doesn't work that way, right? Like, you think of LeBron and you're like, oh yeah, Cav, right? You don't really think of oh yeah, I haven't updated my build command. I should do that, Kupo. Can you help me? These are MX purples. These are Lube with, ooh, actually I'm not sure. I forgot if they are 3204 or 205. Actually, I don't remember. Might be 3204. I can check. Hello. Okay. No, 205. 205 with 62 gram springs and TX films. Just, oh, and we're using a PC plate, I think. Or should we do carbon fiber? Does chat have a preference? I'll do whichever people haven't used the most. Sterling did PC. Alex did Alu. Patty does all the plates every time, because Patty is build diff and does like all the combos. I have so much respect for that, to be honest. Edit CMD. Exclamation edit CMD, and then the exclamation build, and then the details. Yeah. He almost got it. It's okay. I forget myself too, and then I get it wrong. Gonna have to edit CMD command on my wrist. Yeah, okay. Don't forget to share pictures though. Oh, did I just have an extra of these? Oh, I guess I did. Okay, whatever. So I did a miscount. I miscounted the housings. Okay, whatever. Also, hi, Ankit. Ankit, where do I get one of those beige Rat Kings? They're actually really hard to find. Turns out, because it's beige. Sucks. Everyone loves beige now. There was a time people didn't really care for it, for beige stuff. Do you know that? Do you know Ankit used to stream? Yes, I know. Of course I know. There was a time Mr. Koopa would come out to meetups. Oh wait, just kidding. Sorry, I have to bring it up every time. Every time I think of Mr. Koopa, I think of how much he has not shown up to a meet yet. When he gotta pull up. I vote for FR4 in case they sent one. No, there's no FR4 actually. I don't think there's an FR4 option even, right? Or is there one now? Does the configurator now have FR4? I thought it was just Alu, CF, and PC. Oh, it is in the product page. Oh, yeah, no. I don't. I only have Alu, CF, and PC. That's what I got. Good luck. I had to deal with throat. Oh, tough. Okay. Dealing with throater. Okay, okay. He has had me waiting for a cap of his for a while now. He's trying to sell it, and I was like, well, I don't really want the. It's like the wizard, and I was like, I don't really want the box because I already have one. And he's like, I'm gonna try to sell it with the box. I'm like, okay, good luck. And then it hasn't sold, and I'm like, hey, so are you gonna sell it without the box yet? And he's like, I need to try. I'm like, okay. All 3 stack, yes. How thick are 1.5 mils, right, for plates? So 4.5 millimeters. That would work. If it had the cutouts for the switches to clip, it would be like a thick plate. The only problem is the mounting. Oh, you did? Yeah. I vote for PC. Okay, we can just keep it to PC then, because that's what people voted for, I guess. Plus, I personally don't think PC is a bad option for clears, slash purples, I guess. There's a board called the Constellation. Yeah, Constellation. I built that a few times. The AE board's one. So it's a nice board. Actually, I think it's a board that's super underrated. I think out of the 65s out there, it's pretty underrated. It's pretty cool. Because, they put a lot of thought into that board, actually. It just has, like, the AE board's aesthetic, though. So it's like, if you don't like the aesthetic, then it might not be for you. But, like, it has, like, these thicker bezels and, like, you know, things like that. He lives like 15 minutes from me, but refused to hand deliver my caps or pick up his tray. Wow. That's crazy. You should just charge him more. You should just give him like throater tax. For declining. Wasted your time. Kind of like Alex put the Isaac tax on one of the invoices. That was good. I sent him the worst looking one farted into the back. NBD. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, you already sent it to him? Where's mine? Just kidding. It's okay. Oh, crap. Bent the pin. I bet people are like, where's mine? Where's mine? All the time. Must be annoying. Do you get DMs like that? Like, I saw that they shipped. When is mine going to ship? And you're like, whenever it's your turn, now you're in the back of the line. For even asking. It's like rip bozo. For asking, now you're at the back of the line. Yes, I get it. I have 200 feet, under 200 feet of living space to pack orders, and and so 30 a week is kind of my limit. 30 a week is a lot already. Dude, that's kudos. I mean, look. You packing 30 a week is better than certain people packing an order of like 15 artisans out there that I know they don't because they hate packing. Not to name names, but I know people who hate packing. I mean, most people do. But when it's like 15 boxes or whatever, I'm like, come on. Let's get it done in like a day. And it's not even big things. Where is my... is it here? Fell somewhere. Not sure. Okay. I'm back. What did I miss? Not much. Still putting switches in. But no, you haven't missed much, if anything. Kiwi did a flip? Yes, he did a back flip. He only does it when you're not here. That's what he does. He's been doing flips for like a year. He should go to the Olympics. God, I wish. I should probably test these stabs before I keep going. Kiwi is Cat Simone Biles. He does jump really high though, actually. He does jump pretty damn high. I think he could probably just jump on the fridge in one single jump like that. It's like no problem. He just like takes a little time and then sort of whoop. I'm like, wow, he jumps so high. So he is a gymnast. Only when he wants to be, yeah. Okay. Convenience is his #1 rule. Only if it's to his benefit and convenience. Otherwise, he won't do it. He's smart. Damn, nearly missed a rare clear build. Yeah. It kind of helps that if other people build with linears and I am building it building a board later than them, then tactiles tend to end up getting a vote more often than not, which is nice. Those are purples, not clears. Dude, come on. Actually, those are purples, not clears. I'm colorblind. I am colorblind a little bit. Mostly red. Red green, I guess, red green. A little bit, but not like you know like those like booklets, the red green colorblind test booklets. Like I can't read a bunch of those. Like the ones with the numbers and the little like circles or dots or whatever. I don't get those right most of the time. Skill issue? Oh yeah, literally. Yeah, literally skill issue, yeah. I guess genetic too. You put an MX block in the spacebar? Oh, you like that? You prefer a linear spacebar with a tactile build? I personally don't love it, but they do sound nice. Diego, would you ever release your own keyboard? You mean like Alex did, like the Manta kind of thing? Like co-design a keyboard, or like even just design it myself type of deal? To be honest, probably not. It's more so that I just don't really have something that it's like a burning desire to make something, or rather to want something in a specific look layout that other people haven't done. Not so much about like being lazy to like approach someone and do that, but more so of like don't have a burning desire of what I want to see specifically that's not already out there. Yeah, I think that would be the only thing that would stop me. Nine Walker, hey, how's my Saturday? Saturday's been good. I slept in, woke up late, then had lunch. Lunch was good. Lunch we had dumplings. We made dumplings with what are they called? What is that? Shepherd's purse with shrimp and woodier mushroom, and you know, like seasoning and stuff. And yeah, they were pretty solid. And then other than that, just house chores, just hanging out, chilling out, playing some games. And then this. It's been good. This weekend's pretty chill for me. No, well, like if you had asked me a few weeks back, I would have been like, I'm not sure what I'm doing for like the long weekend, but ended up the plans, you know, I ended up having no plans for a specific, like, you know, long day weekend travel or anything like that. So it's nice. It's nice and chill. I actually like having vacation where I actually don't have anything going on. I guess I'll be going to play some tennis tomorrow, and then played some tennis yesterday, and then I think I might just like play some games with some friends this weekend. Are you planning on building a spider TKL in the near future? If you send me one, yes. But no, I don't have one. I didn't purchase one myself. But yeah, if somebody sends one for me to build for them, then yeah, sure. I mean, obviously as a service, build service. But yeah, not currently. I mean, I think eventually someone. Oh, actually, you know what? No, wait. Actually, I do think someone's planning on sending me a spider TKL to build at some point. I think they're waiting for it. That's their plan, but anything can change from now and then until I have it in my hands. I don't know. I try to not confirm that until like it's actually in my hands, because you know people can just change their mind and be like, oh, sorry, cost too much, or sorry, turns out I don't like you, or sorry, someone told me your build suck, or sorry, I just will do this myself. So yeah. The Spider TK is kind of very hyped. Yeah. Do you build your CM yet? No. I have it ready though. Like it's literally just sitting. I mean, I could have built it day one when it arrived, but I wanted to do it on stream, so I didn't do it. What is a spider? It's this TKL. Like kind of like has that like Matrix Corsa-y sort of aesthetic, right? I think. The CM is so nice. I like it a lot. That's good. There are people back when it was like, you know, being shown. They're like, oh, it looks so different from the 84, right? From the OQ. Oh, what if we don't like it? And it turned out pretty nice. The build is gonna be really similar to the one I did during the like proto builds, which is MX. I was gonna do MX Browns on Alu, because that's, I don't know, just kind of felt like that would be nice. I need a torque screwdriver. I think it's T10 here. Wow, I got it wrong. It's T8. I heard Diego is pretty washed at building keyboards. Wow. It's like OTD with a little matrix to it. Yeah. Has that feel to it for sure. Wow, Mr. Kupo. Whoa. What are you saying? Almost spilled that. I like my spider, it's quite nice. Good. What do you end up building yours with? Elquan. What color do you get? I really like that ice blue color. It was so cute. Come on. I thought this was magnetic. I guess not. Not magnetic enough. I think these will just fall. Okay. I have ice blue actually. Oh, nice. Yeah. It was one of my favorite colors from that board release. Should I continue with God of War 2 or start Clair Obscur or Red Dead 2 or Ghost of Tsushima? Oh, those are all really good games, right? I feel like so many people have hyped up Clair Obscur Expedition 33 for me that I'll probably start with that. But yeah, I'm always like I'm like you, dude. I start a game and then people are like, "Oh my god, you checked out this game?" And I'm like, "Okay, I should finish this one first," and then I never finish that one. And then I start the other one and I never finish that one. So I pretty much refuse to buy games until I finish stuff. No, but at least I try to, you know, because it's just such a waste. Like, what's the point? Okay, so I heard from KBDfans about this feedback that Alex gave about the whatchamacallit, the Tofu TKL. And so I'm gonna take a quick look at that. So I cannot play League. I mean, I've been playing Overwatch, so that's yesterday I played Overwatch with a few keyboard people. I think I was playing with Kim, the Presence, Soviet Hulk, and Sunny, and my partner. We played 6v6 for a bit, and then we played some Stadium 5v5. Soviet Hulk? Yeah, they're all very good. They're all great. Our group was great. We won like every game we played. It was great. Okay, so they're just talking about case feet are maybe a little thicker. Okay, that's just fine for now. Force brake is not working properly, so silicone things need to be a little bit thicker or higher. So what they decided to do was remove the rubber force brake and replace it with stickers. Okay, we can do that. I can remove this force brake. Is this just adhesive? Or like what is this? Smudger. Oh yeah, I think this is just adhesive, right? So they didn't like the rubber force brake. I can remove it. Oh, the adhesive didn't remove as cleanly, but it's fine. We can try doing that. We can try following some of the feedback and trying like some changes to it, because the production is not gonna have that, right? So we're gonna try mimic what they want at the production. Not perfectly mimic, but at least not use these and use something else. I was just gonna put some of these like, you know, like the stabilizer stickers that they use for like on the case, and then just kind of going from there. I'd actually have to play Hollow Knight first. Oh yeah, people are excited for Silk Song, right? Can you first type on without any force brake? So there's like built-in force brake here. Let me show you what it looks like. Oh my god, hi. Oh, it's okay. Oh no, you wanna come here? Oh no, he doesn't want to anymore. Oh, he doesn't want to. Yeah, it was Kiwi being passed on over it, but oh, it's time. Oh, it's time for dinner. Oh, okay. It's apparently Kiwi's dinner time. Can you hear that? Kiwi, it's dinner time, right? Oh, he didn't say it anymore. Kiwi. Oh yeah, it's dinner time. Okay, I guess it's Kiwi's dinner time. Hi Kiwi, come here. Wait, what? Why did he leave? Oh, I see. He's like, I know my food is over there. Okay. Diego is whipped by Orang. Yes, that's just the life of having a cat, okay? Kiwi. Let's come on. Let's eat. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm gonna go feed him. You might be able to hear it. Hey, Kiwi. Oh my gosh, you barely ate your food. Kiwi. Okay, Kiwi. Come on. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Just feeding the boy. The orang. Orangey. Whoa, what are you saying? Jeez. Okay, yeah, so, Funky was saying, can you do it without force brake? But, you know, it has these little rubber pieces on. I mean, I could do it with the rubber pieces on. Do you want me to just do it without with the rubber pieces on and see how it goes? Fine, we can do that. We can put the rubber piece back. Alex also had to fill the case with Play-Doh for extra thaw. What? There's foam. What do you mean Play-Doh? Okay, ¿dónde está the parts? Okay, so I need the daughter board to go on. Just want to see how much it changes the sound. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, let's do that. Let's start from like default and then go from there. Okay? So let me install these. So is this just a cover? Yep, it is. Okay. Thawk stunks up in the big 2.5. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, these are all like the same, right? Looks like it uses the same screws. Okay. It goes like that. That daughter board cooking? Yeah, it's interesting. Look at this. Instead of having a line like an actual cable through from the daughter board to the pogo pin thing, it's just like this little squiggly line. Leaf string mounted daughter board. Yeah. Real. Wait. the? It's like not budging. Oh, I see. Oh, damn it. Okay. Is that right? Okay. Checking. Oh, nope. Okay. It's not aligned. It's not aligned. I need to line it up. Okay, there. Huh. It's the same one as in the Agar and the Athena. Oh, okay. I thought the Athena had a... I thought it had a cable. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're right. Oh, come on. Okay. Keep like dropping the screw. Okay. Alright, they're on. And now the cover again. Use this. Okay, should we start with top mount first then? Let's do top mount first. So top mount, it has 7 mounting points. So let's see. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. Opposite corners first. Okay. Okay, so there it is. Hopefully this is all good here. Okay. Have any of you guys watched the King of the Hill revival? Nope, not me. I am currently still finishing The Bear. And then I'm probably gonna watch some other shows. I still have to. I haven't even finished Arcane. Okay. Put these friction fit bump-ons back on. I have to say, I hope they revise these bump-ons so that they fit into the screw hole instead, because they have this shape where basically it's like perfectly fitted to sort of like squeeze into the like square cutout, but it's not like it fits fine, but it's like you have to like perfectly squeeze it to like fit it. Kind of annoying. I think it's just quality of life thing. Can I use points to get JS Beta on this? You could. You can. And you can't suggest a poll like that. That's a foul. Make it make sense. All right. Yeah, so what keycaps do we want on this, eh? Do you want Beta JS or do you want something else? If any of you guys have any choices that you want seen on this. Fine with Beta? Okay, sounds good. All right, Beta JS. Do you trim the stems on the clears? Yes, these are trimmed, yes. I did trim the stems. Yeah, I pretty much trim them all the time now since I do have one of those Geon trimmers. It's very easy. Oh, the keycap pointing is disabled from the Enigma board. Oh, you're right. Let me check my dashboard and enable it again. Because, yeah, you're right. It's probably disabled from back then. I'll give you your points back for that. And, yeah, pick a key set. I pause the redemptions for that, eh? Okay, cool. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Should I go find Beta JS? Let me go get that. I think I have it on a board, so I need to get part of that from a board and then part of that from the rest of the set, because I think it's on a 65, I think. Should I go Beta JS? Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, let me go get that. Yeah, okay. I'll be right back, okay? BRB. Okay, we're back. So Beta JS. Let's put this on. Alright, so do we want all the accents? I feel like there's like a right way, right, for the Beta JS, the way it's designed. It's like, if I recall correctly, it was the tab and the right shift and the enter for the accents, right? Yeah. So right shift, tab. And escape, yeah. Spider and Dolce right now? Look at Gorp. Maybe next CRP and call it for Keycaps. Nice. Yeah, yeah, Gorp is looking pretty good for sets. Pretty fun set. Had to move around some stuff and realize I have way too much stuff. Yeah. Felt. Still waiting for Rubber Hose Jane. That one's a bit of a shit show. So, yeah, do you want to catch us up on it a little bit? I actually don't know all the details. I've seen the announcements, but I don't really keep up with it because I'm not in it. So from my understanding, people complain that like the PCB silk screen isn't on or something like that, and basically they're like remaking PCBs for the silk screen thing because the silk screen matters to people. And then there was the whole thing with somebody in the factory being unhappy or something like that. Was it the back plate? I don't even know. I don't know. There's gotta be a list of things that happen, right? And yeah, what is the next CRP even going to be? At this point, I don't think I know if there is anything special for the next CRP. First major delay, the manual got effed. The next major delay was the PCBs had a few issues, like the holes were too big. People expected rubber hose steamed PCB. Wait, people expected it? Like, was it in the render? Was it in like, that's what I don't understand. It's just the PCB. People were expecting it because it was teased? Or like marketed for? I think it's just the PCBs, so it's like whatever, but that's just me. I'm not too picky when it comes to that. I would have been okay with any normal PCB that just functions fine. But I get it. It was a whole themed board after all, so I kind of get that. I don't like multicolor sets, but this one's the exception. It's a good one. It's like, I mean, it's fairly neutral all around except for that. It's a good set. The Protos had rubber hose design PCBs. Ah, I don't think that was worth a whole rework and delay, but I don't know. I see. I see. Seems like a bad judgment call there. If the Protos had it, then yeah, I can see why people would expect otherwise. That's kind of a bummer, to be honest. Kind of a bummer that they, you know, they like, not the switch. It's not really a bait and switch, but yeah, I mean, you shouldn't be doing a proto with it and then not, right? So yeah, it's bummer. Okay, the question is, can I do artisans on this? And do I have red ones and gray ones that sort of fit this well enough? Let's take a look. Binge artisan is the theme matches. Let me see. Let's go with the, let me try to find the gray ones first. I have some good gray ones here that could work. I think this Amelia is like really close. And then Skipora is kind of on the, or Devora or whatever. It's more on the gray side, so I'll do that. And then I'll do this Maison cap, which is kind of like metallic gray. And then let me find something that's like red. Just straight red. Let's see, this tone of red is a pretty vibrant red. I could use the one here, but I'm gonna see if I can find something better for it. Is this a good red match? That's close enough. I'll do that. The tilde should also be red. Oh, is that right? I think you're right, but oh, that's right. That could be the tilde key. Yeah, this one. Guess I could replace this one as a tilde. Yeah. Okay. Cool. There you go. All right, it's pretty good. Okay. Okay, connected, good. Does it work? Yeah, seems to work. Okay, cool. All right, let's try this out. That looks good. That looks nice. see here. Okay, let's adjust this. All right, are we good here? Can stop the music first, and all right, gonna type on this. There might be some sounds in the back, it's fine. Okay, so we have the Tofu TKL currently built with MX clears, or rather MX purples. We have it built with a PC plate, and this is GMK Beta JS for the key set. And right now, nothing different. It's pretty much the original proto from the same as like Alex's, so we'll see how that sounds, and you guys can tell me what you think, and then we can change things up if you feel like something is not good, or like, you know, should be different. All right, let's try it out. Here you go, Tofu TKL, MX purples on PC. One of these switches is not seated properly. The U, I'm not sure. It's like U, O. There's a few. They're like not responding as well. So this is top mount. Yes, this was top mount. Oh yeah, definitely the U is not. Yeah, U and a few other ones. But yeah, but yeah, this was top mount. Top mount, PC plate. Yeah, the U isn't working. I can check that one. All right, let's listen to the mods first, and then I'll go fix the keys that don't work. All right, here you go. Not bad. How do you guys feel about the sound? I don't actually can't tell from the monitor whether it's like really traveling through to the mic. I'm not sure if the mic is catching a lot of the vibration, so you guys can tell me if you guys did. Like if it sounds like too thuddy onto the desk. That's kind of important because it was one of the pieces of feedback that I think Alex gave was that basically it was, you know, it was like too close to the desk. It was kind of sinking into the desk mat, that kind of stuff. So yeah, if you guys felt like that was the case. or if anything sounded kind of weird. Huh, this one is not responding for whatever reason. I can just switch it with another switch. I don't really use inserts, so maybe I'll switch with that one. Can you do those quick spams again? Yeah, sure. Like, I'll just do like random things, you know. Sounds pretty good in my opinion, actually. It actually sounds pretty good. Right? It's sounding pretty okay. So I'm not sure where the sound of the feedback was coming from, but you know, feedback is feedback. And then what was Nine Walker saying? Are the edges still not broken like other tofus? There's a very slight there's a very slight what is that, like fillet here, but it's not as sharp as like original tofu. Like original tofu, that thing could cut a finger for sure. So it definitely isn't nearly as sharp as that. But it's still on the sharper end, yeah. Okay, I'm just checking that everything's working. Yeah, it was just a U that was not working, I think. Sounds pretty good in my opinion, right? CRP did black and black last round. They also done white and gray before. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think it's nice. Okay. Well, I thought I would have to like kind of touch base on the whole force break thing and whatnot, but I mean it's kind of working here, right? These like rubber pieces. They will be replacing those rubber pieces with like stickers essentially that the Athena 1800 had, and you know it should essentially still function the same all along, and so. Yeah, and then I think Alex commented about the bottoming out of the space, but I'm not really getting that. Let's see, while pushed down to the front of the board, the spacer hits the bottom of the case. Let me see, I can see if it does. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it like, wait, unless, maybe? I mean, I'm using PC and top mount, so maybe on the gasket mount it does. Might have been gasket mount. I'll probably use Aluplay as a base for comparison too, yeah, because he was using MX Blacks on Alu actually, like fully standard build. Also like no foam and like all that. But I can switch it to that gasket mount and see how it feels. So that's fine. We can try that. Alex might be stronger. Thanks. Of course he is. Of course he is stronger. I know that. But let's see. Let's open it up and try that other mounting method because, you know, we're here already. All right. Alex who? Hey. You can't talk about Alex like that. He's the man in keyboards, you know? And, you know, I respect him, so. Speaking of which, every time I go to Toronto, we try to, like, meet up. Just, like, catch a meal or get some coffee, whatever it is. Always very kind about it. Okay. think I got most of these. Is it not fully off? Oh god. What do you do when the screws don't fully come off? Okay, there. Okay. I can't sell shit to the US because now the package is banned. I hope it goes away soon. We all hope it does. It sucks big time for everybody. Businesses and individuals. It sucks. It even sucks for the companies who have to like manage this stuff, although I guess someone's gonna be pocketing the money. So I mean, companies will be passing the cost to customers, and you know, it gets paid into some supposed duties collection, like import tax collection, but then, you know, someone's pocketing that money for sure. Yeah, it's not great. Yo, William, what's up? How you doing? All right. Let's see, did I miss anything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there a screw over here? Oh, here. There you go. 7. Alright, let's try this other mounting method. So the other mounting method that this guy has is the silicone gaskets, right? It's sort of similar to the Neo board or like any of those PCB mount gaskets where it has like a little button on it. How's top mount? Pretty good. I mean, people liked it, right? Yeah, this is Tofu TKL. Yeah, this is Tofu TKL. But yeah, no, it was pretty good, right? I mean, what do you guys think? I thought it was pretty solid. Like, it didn't really sound weird. Okay, so let me just double check the orientation of the mounting pin thingies. So where is it? Where's that render that I saw? Yeah, okay. Tofu. And then, okay, so it points down. All right. I see some force brake. So this one is the same force brake as the other proto units had, if I'm recalling correctly. I thought Alex's also had this. Patty's also had this. This is the original rubber force brake that it was included on the protos. That bottom piece looks heavy AF. It's so heavy, yes. I'll actually weigh the total board weight in just a second. After I put this together, maybe. But they say it's like, I mean, they measure it's like around 5 kilos all built, which is pretty heavy. Alright, so little gaskets. These little gaskets are pretty small, so they're like, you know, yay big, and there is essentially the same, around the same positions, and these just kind of go here. Okay, a few extras. 5 kilos, yup. It's very heavy. It's very heavy. Okay, let's close the case up first. Where's my key? It's almost like a glare. Yeah. I mean, how about this? Let me get that scale. No way to really know until we actually measure it, right? So let me put this together and then we can measure it. But it's definitely like heavy. Okay. I had to ship a glare. It was not fun. Oh, looks like someone's delivering something or... hold on. That's from the doorbell thingy. Luckily, buyer had a proxy to South America, or it would have been extra not fun. Oh, to ship it international. Yeah. I think the worst thing about shipping international, like especially if you have to go through like regular postal service, like USPS. Actually, technically, it doesn't really matter which courier you use. Is not just, I mean, writing the declaration is easy. Like declaration for customs, that's easy. Okay, that's not that big of a concern. But the real issue is like when it hits their customs, and you're the one wondering if everything's gonna be okay. You know, I mean, you can't be responsible for anything, to be honest. Like, there's only so much you can do. But like, you kind of have to like, you know, you're still the seller, so you like have to like follow through with it. It's nerve-wracking, dude, like sending stuff internationally and like hoping everything's gonna be okay. So yeah, customs could just put a knife cutter, like or like a, you know, box cutter to it, and, you know, slash it open and damage something, or it could just be like shaken till all the screws come off and the screws just wreck the board because of that. Who knows? It's a lottery. It's a gamble. Always a gamble with those things. When I start putting painter's tapes over the screw holes, I'm so scared to ship boards. Yeah, it's not very pleasant, that's for sure. What is that? Okay, this bump on is such a... Okay, I really hope they revise these bump-ons to something that's easy to attach. I think they did. I think they do revise this to something that's, like, quality of life-wise, like, easier to attach, but these are annoying. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, so now we can measure the weight of this board. Okay. So it measures, okay, 7 pounds and 8 ounces, 7.5, that's not 5 kilos. 3.4 kilos. Oh, so what's the 5 kilo? Is it 5 kilo if you like do like all brass or something, or what's the deal here? Anyway, this one's 3.4 kilos. Still pretty heavy though. 3.4 kilos is still pretty heavy. Yeah, 5 kilo would have been crazy. 3.4 kilos, 7.5 pounds. I mean, still very heavy for a board. Yeah. All right, let's try this now. We got it in gasket mount. Oh, I see. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Let's try this. Get the music off, right? Okay. What? No, nothing. My partner is just making funny things. Making funny sounds. Alright. Let's see, where's the typing thingy? Here it is. Okay. Alright, I think I got a U this time. Okay, cool. Let's try it out. Alright. We have PCB gasket mount this time. Same build, PC plate, MX purples. Alright. Here we go. Still pretty good. That sounds good. PCB gasket, not bad. Sounds good. Sounds nice. I don't really hear much resonance either. It's pretty good. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Yeah. What? Who is raiding? Tim? Damn, that's crazy. Tim, thank you for the raid. Last Tim raid forever? Really? Dang. Well, I'm honored. Thank you. Wow. Thank you, thank you. Last Tim raid forever? Yo. Well, I am very honored. Thank you. Thank you, Tim. I hope you're doing well. How's life? Alright, I was gonna go through the mods for this. Just go through them really quick. Okay, so this is right now on PCB gasket mount. PC plate, MX purples. And alphas. Sounds pretty solid, TBH. Don't ever expect a raid from me ever again. Oh, well, happy retirement from streaming, Tim. Congrats. One day I'll get there. Not sure when, but one day. You look handsome, by the way. I feel like so greasy right now. I like slept in, just like didn't do much. You know, lazing around at home this weekend. It's been yeah, just being lazy this weekend. We love rotting. Yeah. After I'm done with this, just gonna do chores and maybe watch some TV. Finish the bear. Need to finish the bear. We're like on the last, I think last or second last episode for season 4, and then play some more Overwatch, I guess. That's what we have been doing these days. Yeah, Jeff. Yeah, y'all need to stop being jagoffs. Love that. All right, but yeah, you guys want to hear what this sounds like? I can do that real quick. Let's do at 30. This is the Tofu TKL. Pretty nice. get called a bear by some dudes in West Hollywood all the time. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't know what that means. That's cultural appropriation and insulting to the gays. But yeah, I can't wait to finish that. It's the last season's pretty good. It's been like good character development. It's been, I was surprised. I actually expected so much less after the 3rd season for the bear, but it's good. It was better this last season than the previous one. So also, oh, presents, hello. It was fun playing with you last night. Our group was so good. Season 3 was a bit of a departure. Yeah, it was like a little bit of that like trying artistic styles for like the shooting and the script. The whole thing really is a little out there, and I was like, not as enjoyable to be honest. Like, where's my character development? I like the build up, but it was just like, yeah, it's too out there. I think that's what season 3 felt like. Kind of stressful too. Where's the drama? Yeah. Iberi went to my high school. Oh, cool. Sup, Nam? Not that good. Your tanking is crazy. No way. We're QP fiends. Like, my partner and I, we just play quick play only. We don't play competitive at all. But yeah, it's fun. It's for fun. So, The Bear, the funniest show on television? Oh, yeah, right. Although every single episode that has, was that Carmi's mom, you know, Donna, she's, oh my god, like, so stressful, dude. Like, the anxiety is, like, high all the time. I'm like, what's she gonna say this time? What's she gonna do this time? That's a nice red? Yeah, it's pretty nice. So, I can show it off. So, put this on the side for a sec. My mom used to be in a spot like her, but she's strong now. Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm happy for you and her and everybody else. That's actually really awesome. It's tough. I mean, like, you know, you're human. You're human. You can only, like, you fuck up, and you have to, like, realize it and work on it, and it's just really hard. It's just hard. I know. We all have, I mean, well, I do, you know, family things and whatnot. It's hard to interact between people. It's just a tough thing. Anyway, alright, so here's a Tofu TKL, my friends, for those who just came by, with Beta JS. This is red anodized top. Has that very classic tofu wedge shape sides, 9-degree typing angle top mount and PCB gasket mount. Centered USB port in the back. Sorry for my very sweaty fingerprints here. And whoops, these bump-ons keep coming off. These bump-ons, I hope the production ones are easier to put in though, for sure. These are a bit of a hassle. There's the bottom of the case. Again, sorry for the fingerprints. But yeah, red top, black bottom. Pretty simple, you know, it just has screws here, 9 screws. Oh, looks like I missed one actually. But 9 screws here, just to attach the case. And then top mount has 7 top mount screws, similarly 7 PCB gasket points, and then pogo pin connector for the inside for the daughter board, and that's about it. There was some feedback from Alex Otos about the force brake mod being changed, and some small little things about the, like, you know, the bump-ons and whatnot, so they are expecting to change that for the production. But you know what I mean, for what it's worth, this board is honestly pretty solid. I mean, this is what they're going to sell this for For how much again? They're selling this for like 200 bucks, I think. Let's try to configure it the same as mine. So like the one I have here. So let's see. Okay, so we have when keyless, anodized, top case color red, bottom case anodized black, weight bars, let's say copper, which is what I have. So even without the copper, aluminum is 200 bucks, like 196. Then stainless steel 222. You can choose to have no weights, 168 bucks. 243 here. Let's see. I have a wired hot swap PCB. That's fine. The most expensive option is a dual, or is the HE PCB, the Hall effect. And then plate is 15 bucks for a plate, 23 for carbon fiber. Foam kit. Let's say you don't need foam. Carrying case is basically free. And then wrist rest. Oh, I do have a wrist rest too as well, actually. If you wanted to see it. I forgot to show it because I don't use them. I don't use wrist rest myself, but I forgot to show that, so let me show you. This is what the wrist rest looks like. This has a like a wooden accent here, and this is just black anodized alu, and then it just kind of fits like that. There we go. That's the wrist rest. Pretty much standard wedge, kind of just continues the same line as the front here. And then yeah, this one has a wooden accent on it. But it's just a little slab of alu. Looks clean. Looks clean. Yeah, it definitely has a 722 kind of look. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's just a wedge. A lot of boards have this look. So, let's go back to that. And then, wrist rest, 29 or 35 bucks each. And then extra PCBs between 30 and 70 bucks. Plates, 15 to 23 bucks, and then extra weights. So yeah, this right now is $233, like the combo I have right now, which is honestly pretty damn good. $233 plus, I guess, shipping and whatever applicable fees, duties, import tax, whatever it might be. It's pretty good. So yeah, I mean, it's a good deal. It's a good deal for a board with lots of options, but that's KBDfans for you. They just have a lot of that. So yeah. How much would this cost in 2021? Like, I would give or take $450 for the TKL, $450 for a TKL, probably for like a small batch run by a designer maybe based in the States who is producing through China, and there's overheads for both the factory as well as for yourself as a designer, and you're fulfilling yourself or fulfilling somebody else. That's fine. Let's say it would be like, I mean, probably back in the day would have been like $450 at least for the case, plus like 50 bucks in shipping, let's say. Or let's say it ships to you and the overhead of shipping to you is already included in the price, 35 bucks, let's say, because it's pretty heavy. So you're looking at like 500 bucks, 550, maybe more for some cases. Like some of the more complex cases with like those through weights and whatnot, 600 bucks probably back then. Yeah, 550, 600 bucks total. So yeah, I mean, compared to those days, right now you get we have $150 to $250 TKLs fully decked out with everything. Obviously thinner margins and bigger quantity, and from China and whatever, but yeah, like really good deals out there. But yeah, I mean, if you're shipping international, 60 USD for Lily, okay, yeah, that seems kind of reasonable though. I mean, like, you're shipping across the sea, for this stuff, like whether it's from Australia or Asia or wherever, like it's costly to ship. It's just expensive to ship. Like, even if you have a business account, shipping overseas, like from here to Asia, like from the US to Asia, is no less than like 40 bucks. So yeah, 60 bucks for shipping, which probably has a few other things baked into the price, like from the packing materials to everything else. It's about right. Unfortunately, there's no way around the shipping part. It's just like usually there's no margins on that, or like it's very thin. Like the margins are maybe on the packaging and a few little things. It's not that much, and so there's really not too much to cut there, because it depends on like what your contract is like for shipping. Yeah, most of you would be saving on the other parts, like the board itself and like SKUs here and there, and just like cutting costs here and there, design wise too. So okay, I guess the board build today went pretty well. Didn't really have to mess around with the force brake stuff, but duly noted is that this is a TKL prototype, like the Tofu TKL prototype, and the production run will have thicker. They will have thicker bump-ons. They will have a different force brake method, which should still work the same. Plate-wise, everything else, like clearance-wise, everything else, they're like checking and double-checking that it all works for both mounting methods. So, I mean, I didn't really have any issues today other than that. Can I get a simple 10-second sound test? Yeah, sure. I can do that. Here. Oh. Oh, wait. Pretty good. Sounds pretty good. And this is right now PCB gasket mount. Top mount sounded kind of similar, to be honest. It was not that far off from this. A little bit roomier sound, I guess, because you get a little bit extra room in the case for that. But yeah, pretty good. Honestly, for the price, this is banging. Good colors. Anodizing quality honestly looks pretty solid. I don't see streaking or anything weird things like that. Definitely, obviously, if you're not a fan of the look, then it is kind of like the OG tofu in the sense that like these edges are kind of sharp, very very sharp corners and whatnot. Like so, it's like a wedge, but it's just like a very sharp look. And some people might not enjoy that as much. It's just a very very simple case in that regard. The weights are all internal, so you don't see them on the outside. And yeah, you can do plateless thanks to the PCB gasket as well. So you can do plateless, you can do with plate, but I mean, sounds pretty good. No resonance, no foam right now, and it honestly sounds pretty damn solid. So good deal for the price, I think, and good choice on the switches today. Whoever voted for the MX purples, MX clears today was a pretty solid choice, and Beta looks good on this too right now. Very hot. Okay, I guess I can now wrap it up here probably. I think I'm pretty much done for the night, for the evening. But if you guys got anything else, let me know. Don't think there's anybody doing keyboards tonight. Don't recall seeing anybody on their schedules doing keyboards today. So we can probably maybe just raid the ducks again, as we do sometimes. Dash ducks. They're cuties. But yeah, I guess that's all I have for today. You guys have any other questions, anything else, any concerns? But otherwise, Tim, thank you again for the raid, and happy retirement from Twitch and streaming. And for those of you who joined today, thank you once again. I hope you are all, if you're in the States, I hope you're enjoying your Labor Day long weekend if you have it off. And for those who are going back to school, good luck. I don't miss school much because I did go to school for a very, very long time. Tremendously long time. No, don't want to go back to school anymore, but wish you the best for school if you're going back to school. And yeah, I shall see you guys this coming week. I have a few builds coming up. Ru, MC, gracias. De nada, no hay problema. Y Conin también. ¿Cómo estamos? ¿Todo bien? Espero que lo hayan disfrutado. School success, not even gonna lie. Yes. To some degree. It's just a busy work, honestly. I think what I really didn't like about school was just the busy work. Like assignments and busy work that like just kind of felt like But other than that, you know, it's school is school. You know, it's okay. It's bearable. But then again, I'm a bit of a different subgroup because I did go to school for a very long time. I did do like a grad school degree, so it's like it's very different. Anyway, let us raid the ducks. But I appreciate you all. Thank you. Coming up on the schedule for coming builds, I do have a key cult number 3 build coming up. So I will be building a key cult number 3 on behalf of Novel Keys and Key Cult pretty soon. I think this coming week, most likely. There is the ETAR 87 that Hubert the Mad mentioned earlier at the beginning of the stream. That's a board designed by the Bloody Easy. That one I should be building next weekend, most likely. We're trying to coordinate a time that works for the Bloody Easy, who is a designer, and they're in Bahrain. And so, you know, with the like 6-7 hour difference, we want to make sure that he can catch it not too late, essentially. So actually the time difference might be longer than that, but anyway, essentially try to do it like mid-afternoon on a weekend, and then so that'll be next weekend most likely, and then I might squeeze in one more build in the middle of the week, so you'll see me doing that. Yeah, but yeah, number 3 coming up pretty soon. Okay. I heard that the pre-order is gonna come soon for that. I think this coming week-ish, and yeah, they have the configurator and all those links up later. All right, guys. See you later. Bye.